Welcome back, and let's get you some exclusive information that we are getting for you. Pannun is rattled. He's once again threatened the Indian government. This is the threat that he's put out. India's investigation reveals that why the hitman could not kill Pannun. They will kill me, but I don't fear death. Pannun once again has issued a statement, and these open threats that have been issued to India. He has mocked India's claim that it is conducting its own investigation into the assassination plot. He goes on to say that the Indian government is going to investigate why the hitman could not kill one person. Basically, these are empty threats, and this is a person with a very, very suspicious track record. Somebody has openly issued threats on foreign soil and also threatening India's sovereignty and internal security. One wonders why the authorities, Canadian authorities, have not acted against him. Anand Narasimhan is joining us on the broadcast, giving us more perspective on the story. Anand, please tell us more.
Morning, Anusha, and morning to our viewers. This clearly looks like a deliberate attempt to try and malign Bharat, and this person who seems to have been arrested in the Czech Republic. There are very dubious claims that are being made. Now, is this deliberately to try and stymie Bharat's rising stature and growth? That's another aspect. The other thing is that somebody like a Gurpatwant Pannun, who's designated a terrorist by Bharat, is openly issuing threats to Indian officials, to people of the Indian diaspora and Indian origin. He's also issuing threats and also trying to attempt the business and functioning of our airline companies, and also unnecessarily announcing bounty and rewards for people who are committing acts of crime and pushing a secessionist agenda. And he's been given a field run. And this is something that the Indian authorities are openly asking and saying, why is America allowing all of this if Bharat is a close friend and if it is a shared future of vibrant democracies? The other thing is that they believe that this whole thing that's been created, this narrative that's been woven around, or the story being woven around this person, Indian person who's been arrested in the Czech Republic, and connecting him with whatever attempt that Pannu claims happened against him, is again very, very specious and very does not have too much of merit. The authorities have outrightly dismissed, saying that there is a deliberate attempt to malign the government and to bring in the government and indirectly connect it with acts of just to give credence to what has been claimed by the Canadian authorities. And this is where India is contesting it very, very hotly. And they are saying that we have given you so much of evidence about what he is doing, about what Pannu is doing, and Pannu and his cronies are doing vis-a-vis Bharat is concerned, and our own sovereignty and territorial integrity is concerned. And the American authorities don't seem to be doing much about it or acting much about it. So that's where Bharat's position is calling out Pannu for who he is. And look at what he's peddling. See, this person is a lawyer, and he's using his understanding of international law and also American law to try and flirt with the sovereignty of a nation while trying to claim that he is legally within bounds. Everything is being done under this garb of freedom of expression and freedom of speech and expression. And that's where it is. But to challenge a nation's sovereignty, challenge a nation's integrity, and to push a secessionist agenda, the simple question that a lot within the authorities and these system are asking is that will America tolerate such kind of propaganda and such kind of narratives and against it from Indian soil? How will they react at that time? So a vibrant democracy like America should respect the territorial integrity and the sovereignty of a equally largest democracy in the world, that is Bharat. And that's where it is. And Pannu is being openly called out for his entire propaganda. And this entire story spinning which is happening, that is something which has not gone down well with the Indian authorities at all.
Absolutely. 2 points. One, the fact that there is no substance to the claims that have been made so far. There is no real evidence that has been put on record. And the kind of double standards that we see from various Western nations, the extent to which Americans or Canadians will go to protect their national interests and their territorial sovereignty. But it is expected that countries like India should tone down their narrative when it comes to real and genuine concerns that India has raised multiple times with member nations, with various nations, and on the global platform as well. Thank you, Anand, for joining us on the broadcast and getting us all that perspective.